Alright, so I'm off. How are we doing? World Sim Series MX5 Cup, Season 2 for me. We are round 3 Caldwell Park. This is race 3 on Caldwell Park. I actually had an opportunity to do a bit of practice. I got an entire 7 laps in, with my fastest being low 50s. Didn't get any faster in that practice session, but I did concentrate a bit on understanding where I could push and where I couldn't push, and standardizing sort of the mid-track flow. You know, that was, you go up a hill, you go down a hill, you go round a corner, you go down another hill. Standardizing how I'd go that sort of way, so I didn't get kicked off anywhere near as frequently. Still went round and I did a sighting lap for the sake of it, as did the other guys. In qualies, Miroslav, I ended up crashing into him, unfortunately. My apologies to him. But then, to be fair, he was weaving around on the track the lap beforehand, stopping me from actually getting a decent time in. So I don't feel entirely unjustified in the fact that I ended up crashing into him. He braked too early going into the hairpin. And, you know, had the 2 laps beforehand, had he just let me pass when he was going really slow rather than try to weave and keep me behind and ruin my lap intentionally, then I wouldn't have been there to crash into him. So I don't feel like... I did apologise to him, and he didn't apologise to me. But I don't feel like I was in the wrong for crashing into him, to be honest, because he was there and he was driving poorly. He managed a quality time of 52.5. Nacho, who got a qualifying time of 49.3-ish, I knew that he was going to win the race, but I felt like I should hopefully be able to keep up with the guy at least. So here is what happened in that race. God damn it. gear stick in the clutch. Really, really, really want a gear stick and clutch. I can keep. Oh, 49.7, nice. Ah, you fucking tits. Fuck. Oh, fuck! So it was fun battling with that guy who was about a second a lap faster than me, with a best lap of 48.9 essentially. Might not say that he was the fastest of all out there, but he was pretty damn fast. He apologised for both incidents. As you see, he gave the position back on both incidents and apologised afterwards with a sad face. Hold no grudges at all. What I needed in that race was a pair of wings when all four wheels left the track and I lost first place. Had I not lost first place, honestly, I'm pretty sure I'd have been able to keep him behind me by making just myself big and fat. But once he was past, obviously I was never going to catch him. But I'm pretty sure I could command the road well enough to keep him behind. Then I got down to a fastest time of 49.6. I was happy with that. To call that pace, I'd have been quite comfortable. And I think I think I did 3 49s in that race. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I did 2. Maybe I only did 1, but I think I did 3. So yeah, doing 49s in terms of pace, very good, very, very capable. Just needed a field with more drivers on, and I would have been on podium with most of those races, assuming that the field wasn't made entirely out of top 20 drivers anyway. I suspect, I don't know by any means, of course, but I suspect because of the camber on this track, a lot of the lower talent drivers, or the not higher talent drivers, I should probably say, just didn't want to race the track because they didn't find it fun. Whereas I found that really fun. That's by far my favourite track so far that we've done on World Sim Series. It's a shame that the grid wasn't big enough. But the grid is what the grid is. The competition is what the competition is. I didn't learn from that battle really where I could go much faster though, other than keeping heat in the tyres or getting heat in the tyres in the first place on that particular track is a nightmare. It's so difficult. Once you've got heat, then I'd probably be able to get up to the low 49s, maybe actually into the 48s, but I wouldn't be able to do that reliably. But I'd need to get the heat into the tyres first, and I really don't believe I'd be able to keep the heat there, and I think it would disappear off. So I think I'm pretty much stuck at mid 49s, maybe low 49s on that track. I don't think I'm getting anywhere near the 48 low 48s. That is beyond my talent in that track right now. I think most of the time that I was losing on that was actually T1 and T2. I needed to I was trail braking at T1, but I needed to trail brake into it more and better. But it's a fucking pain in the ass. Like, it's never supposed to have been a corner. You can tell that by the fact that it's coned off. If you go around there and your foot is on the accelerator when you haven't got full weight on both back wheels evenly, then you are spinning. And there is nothing that will stop you from spinning. So you can't get on the power until you're flat. And getting flat is really hard. I think it might be faster if you take the corner deeper and then come back, and you can ride the camber a little bit easier. So you end up actually accelerating. You're actually on the power up the hill, but at a much more aggressive angle to the corner, because you basically completed the corner by that point. and then you'll come off the power as you're going over the brink of the hill and then back on the power. I think that will probably be the fastest way to do that corner, but I wasn't able to get that because I don't have the braking facilities to be able to do that reliably. And if you get it wrong, you get it disastrously wrong. Anyway, yeah, thumbs up to Nacho. Very happy that there's a nice guy. He was faster than me. He clipped me a couple of times because I was slower than him rather than because he was driving recklessly, to be honest. I think he probably felt like I was better at that time than I actually was. But, you know, well, he won at the end of the day because I went flying and I needed wings to be able to come off that corner all right. Downforce would have been delightful on that track. I don't know whether or not anyone actually does any aero cars on Caldwell. I don't imagine they do. I imagine it's very much a Clio Cup track. Anyway, enjoyed that one. Didn't win it, but second, arguably podium. Miroslav, if they'd have finished the race, they'd have got podium. Like, they wouldn't have got any points, fine, but they'd have got podium. But I think they are an example of a lot of people that probably were like, I can't be arsed with this track, it's just difficult. And it's very difficult, but cerebral. Just think about it, go into it a bit more, and it's good. Right, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves. See you in a bit.